So it is a 3 electron donor. Okay, one electron donates from first the NO, and second pair will be donated like this one, and this is actually what, again, bonding is similar to that of a metal carbonyl complex. Okay, so we will see some examples how to find out the electrons particularly here. So suppose I have the question, so I have some metallocene complexes, so given in this, suppose I have Fe, ferrocene, chromocene, nickelocene. So among these three complexes, which one will be a easier substitution of NO will be takes place now. That means suppose मेरे पास ये 3 complexes हैं और इनमें से मैं, जैसे कौन कौन से complex है मेरे पास, ये वाले. So these are the 3 my complexes. ठीक है, ये वाले मेरे 3 complexes हैं. अब मुझे क्या करना है, इसमें से CP को रिप्लेस करना है. एक साइक्लोपेंटाडाइन को रिप्लेस करके मैं अगर मैं NO लगा सकता हूँ क्या, और कौन सा कॉम्प्लेक्स ऐसा रहेगा जो सबसे पहले प्रोसीड करेगा. तो सबसे पहले क्या करेंगे, अपन इलेक्ट्रॉन काउंट करेंगे. फेरोसिन में होते हैं 18 इलेक्ट्रॉन, क्रोमोसिन इट बिकम्स ए 16 इलेक्ट्रॉन, एंड निकोलोसिन इज 20 इलेक्ट्रॉन. बराबर है. तो 2 साइक्लोपेंटाडाइन मीन्स 2 साइक्लोपेंटाडाइन मीन्स 10 इलेक्ट्रॉन, एंड 1 आयरन 8 that is 18, 1 chromium 6 that is 16, and 1 nickel it is 10 becomes a 20. So if I want to replace that 1 cyclopentadiene, I will remove the 5 electron, and we are adding the 1 NO means 3 electrons. So ferrocene 18 becomes a 13, chromosine 16 becomes a 14, and 16 becomes a, now look at this one. So if I remove the ferrocene, if I remove the 1 cyclopentadiene from ferrocene, it becomes a 13 electron, and then I am adding 1 NO, means total electrons are what, 16 for ferrocene complex. Then for chromosine, what will happen, total we have 16 electron. I am removing first a CP, that is cyclopentadiene, so it becomes a 11 electron, and then I am adding what, NO, it becomes a 14. So first complex replacement by NO becomes 16, then second complex 14. Now similar to that of third complex, nicolusine is a 20 electron system. I first remove the 1 CP, that is electron becomes a 15, and then I am adding what, 1 NO, it becomes a 18. So now you can observe that, so in nicolusine, by the replacement of what, 1 CP by what, NO, the stability is there now because of 18 electron system. So you can also have some questions based on that. Okay, so you must try to solve such a type of the questions. Here is the structure and bonding. Now second part is what, the structure and bonding particularly for metal nitrosyl complex. So before that, you should know about the NO now. NO is again heterodiatomic molecules, again have 15 electron now in neutral state, and so we have this is the MO diagram particularly for that NO molecule. It is a 15 electron system. So first 4 electron are goes towards sigma 1s bonding, sigma 1s anti-bonding. Second 4 electrons are will be filled by what, sigma 2s and sigma 2s, that is first 8 electrons are particularly in the first this 8 electrons particularly for the bonding and anti-bonding regions of what, the 1s and 2s now. So now then particularly for what, 2px and 2py orbital, then we have what, pi 2px, pi 2py. Okay, so here we can check here particularly. So this then next is what, pi 2px, pi 2py will fill what, the 4 electrons, and then sigma 2pz 2 electrons, and then lastly a single electron is present in what, the pi 2px anti-bonding region, that is NO molecule in a neutral state, it is a paramagnetic. Okay, and your valence electrons are present in the which one, this one. Okay, got it. Now that means it is a paramagnetic molecule, so you can find out the bond order. So bond order of this NO is a 2.5 because we have only 5 10 minus 5, that is 1 by 2 into 5, that is 2.5. So this is for NO now, and that's why NO first loses the single electron. Okay, NO loses what, the single electron from here. So you can have this one. Okay, this is what NO first loses the single electron, it becomes a stable, it becomes a NO plus now, and then NO plus have the same bonding like that of the metal carbonates. We have 3 different types of molecular orbital diagrams particularly, as you know that if you have both the elements are of same from the diatomic systems, then your symmetrical MO will be appeared. In second diagram, for example, there is a little difference between the two elements in the diatomic system. So there is a difference, unsymmetrical difference is there particularly, and you know that those elements are more electronegative, so they will lower their energy now. Okay, and in case of what HF, it is a highly difference particularly there, particularly for the two elements. So that's why very unsymmetrical MO diagram will be appear now. So the NO and COR belong to the second category of what MO. So this is actually what the structure and bonding here in case of what metal nitrosyl complex. So metal have the vacant orbital, ligands have the field orbital. Okay, and you know that this is the first bonding will be takes place between this metal and ligand. It is a sigma bond formation, and then you know that ligands becomes a deficient, or one can call ligand becomes a oxidized, metal becomes a reduced. And to satisfy the deficiency, again NO is acceptor, pi acceptor one can call, and so second bonding will be takes place, that is second character will be takes place between your metal field orbital toward the vacant field orbital, and that's why pi bond formation will be takes place now, and hence this is called as what the back bonding. This is called what the back bonding. Likewise the NO. So first a sigma formation and then pi bond formation. Now the strength of back bonding, if you compare with this metal carbonyl and metal nitrosyl complex, you can observe that the metal nitrosyl complexes always have more strength to form a back bond, or they abstract, or one can call withdraw the electron very strongly from the metal ion particularly. So back bonding will be stronger in case of what metal nitrosyl complex than compared to metal carbonyls. So the strength of what nitrosyl and as well as CO can be identified with the help of IR spectroscopy. You can observe that metal carbonyl frequency in metal carbonyls, carbonyl frequency in metal carbonyl complex is in the range of what 1860 to 2120 per centimeter. And if you check with the, or if you compare with this metal nitrosyl, you will get 1600 to 1900 per centimeter. That indicates that your metal nitrosyl complexes have what the bond strength, less decrease in the bond strength compared to what the metal carbonyl complex. So strength of back bonding is more in case of what so vibration frequency will be the less now. So as you know that we have a simple case like this one. So how many different types of what NOs are there? You know that your valence electrons in NO particularly present in pi star orbital. If it is not transferred or it is not donated to the central metal ion, then what? In that case NO is a simple act as a 2 electron donor. Okay, and the same complex becomes a paramagnetic. So remember this one, if that electron is not donated, that pi star electron is not donated, this pi star electron is not donated to the central metal ion, then it is a 2 electron donor, and such complex is called as a paramagnetic complex. Here are the some examples, and many times what the first electron donated from pi star and then from what the sigma to pz. Okay, so metal nitrosyl complexes develops particularly in the 2 steps. As already told you that in first step NO loses the single electron, NO becomes a NO plus and metal becomes a metal negative. And then in the second step what will happen, the NO that is have a field orbital, it donate the electron pair to the metal ion, so it becomes a form a sigma bond and then back bonding. So likewise this is the actual bonding will be takes place between this metal nitrosyl complex. I hope all of you are getting my points. So NO is a 3 electron donor. How it is? As per the NO molecular orbital diagram, your NO is a paramagnetic molecule having unpaired electrons are present in pi star orbital. So first it loses to metal ion, and then the lone pair will be again donated to the what metal ion, so it becomes a 3 electron donor, and then as usual back bonding will be there now. So strength, you know that we can identify the strength now. So this is the actual picture. So how this is a 3 electron donor. So many of you are confused. So how this NO is a 3 electron donor? So remaining other ligands are what 2 electron donor. So look at this one now. So first step is what we can observe that from M plus NO, M negative and NO plus, it is a first electron process, transfer process from your ligand to metal, and then secondly what again, so there is a back there is a 2 electron donor now. Okay, from ligand to metal and back bonding. So back bonding results in the double bond formation between the metal and nitrogen. Okay, so this is a very systematic kind of bonding and presentation here, particularly for metal nitrosyl complexes. I hope all of you are getting my points. Anotherly, what we can discuss about the NO now, how many different types of what NOs are there. You know that NO converts into the two types of what nitrosyl ions, like nitrosyl cation and nitrosyl anion. So NO is a 15 electron system having bond order is 2.5. When it loses the electron, it becomes a NO plus, that is 14 electron system, isoelectronic with the CO, and bond order is 3 now. While if receive the 1 electron, it becomes a NO negative, that is called nitrosyl anion, and it is a 16 electron system like O2 molecule and having bond order is 2, and basically it is called as a nitrosyl anion. We will see the characterization, how to do the characterization of metal nitrosyl complexes. Okay, so you know that a free nitrosyl ion, free nitrosyl cation, one can say, it is appeared in the region of 2200 to 2300 as per the IR spectroscopy. You know that it is a region of a triply bonded one, right? So an example of free NO is what, BF4 negative and NO plus. It is a nitrosylating agent. Okay, if many times the question is arises which one is a nitrosylating agent, then you can explain the salt of what, nitrosyl, that is BF4 NO. Okay, and in salt case particularly here NO is what, triply bonded system, and NO plus is having the frequency in the region of what, 2200 to 2300 per centimeter. Now what will happen when that NO is bonded with the metal ion? So due to the back bonding, the IR frequency is reduced towards 1600 to 1900. Remember this one. And if we compare with that metal carbonyls, the frequency in the region of what, 1900 to what, 2100. So look at this difference. That means the strength of back bonding in metal nitrosyl complex is more than what the metal carbonyl complexes. Okay. Now the complexes which contain that NO as a ligand now. So there are many examples are there, particularly in which what NO consists of 2 electron donors. So here COCN5 NO 3 negative, CONH3 5 NO 2 plus. Okay. Now we'll move to the types of what NO. You know that NO is of 2 types. Basically based on that geometry and electron count, we have 2 types of what NO. One is called as a linear nitrosyl, second is called as a bent nitrosyl. Now in the case of what linear nitrosyl complexes, we have the bond order, or we can have the structure is like linear. You can observe here the MNO angle is becomes what, nearer to what, linear, that is 180, like that. In case of what bent now particularly, you can observe that the angle becomes a reduced now. Okay, and linear nitrosyls are 3 electron donor, while bent nitrosyls are what, 1 electron donor. So based on that we can count the electron. Okay, and we will see the also bonding here. So these are the examples of what linear now. First we will compare that linear now. Linear NO means the it is a 3 electron donor. Angle between that metal nitrogen and oxygen is a 165 to 180, and vibrational frequency in the region of what, 1600 to 1900 per centimeter. So these are the 3 parameters particularly for terminal or linear NO. Now what about this bent now? Bent is a 1 electron donor, that is NO negative. Here the angle is near about 120 to 140 degree, and the frequency of that bent nitrosyl is 1525, that is 1525 to 1690 per centimeter. Okay, remember this one. So this we can differentiate linear versus bent now. And in case of a bridging nitrosyl now, suppose we have bridging. So bridging means we have doubly bridge, we have triply bridge, and for that I have again the frequencies for that. So you can check here. So these are the 2 metals which are coordinated with the single and here the 3 metals are there. So you know that from single metal to double metal to triple metal, like back bonding is again increases. So you can check with the frequency now, 1480 to 1510. This is for what, the mu2, this is doubly bridge, and this is for triply, now it is 1320. So this is the characterization. So characterization is very useful or very important regarding we can identify the type of nitrosyl present in that. And lastly I will show you that how the bonding will be takes place between these different types of that is called bonding modes of In linear you can observe the bonding is like linear fashion. Okay, and here the hybridization is near is sp, and you can check with this now particularly back bonding is takes place in here, it is a linear form. But in the case of bent type of the system, what will happen, you can observe this is the bent structure of nitrosyl particle, okay. And in that case finally you can have this structure, and this is called as a bent, which is a sp2 hybridized system. So these are the two important modes of our NO. And now we can have the bridging. We can have bridging means sp2 system, okay. And here are the some examples of linear as well as bent. Now in first example you can check here. In first example it is a linear, that is it is a complex of what NO, Ni complex. In second example we have bent system is there. In third example what this is a linear as well as bent, okay. This is a linear and this is what the bent now, okay. So very interesting. Now you must know about some examples regarding this. If I have two different complexes, you can check here now. So these two complexes are also the example of what linear as well as bridge and bent also. So look at this one. This is what the linear, this is what the linear, and here also what the linear, here also what the linear. And that means both the examples are same, where we have simple bridging ligands are present now, and here one can call it as a, this is a bridging ligand, that is called the NO. So you can count the electron also, and basically these are the two examples for your exercise. First differentiate this example here. I solve this example here. You can check here particularly, look at this one. So now there are two chromiums, the electron should be d5s1 configuration, so 6 into 2. Then we have two CPs are there, that is 5 into 2. Then we have 2 NO are there, so 2 NO means this NO first, this NO first, that means 2 NO means 6 electron, okay fine. This is for the third step. And your last step is what, this is the bridge now, bridge NO, and lastly what, 1 mm bond is there now. So if you count all this together, so you will get what your number is what, the 36. So bridging NO also is what, the 3 electron donor. So similarly we can find out the number of electrons particularly for this complex. So I hope you will get my point, and this is particularly the simple kind of complexes, and very important and very interesting one can say regarding this metal pi complexes one can call, okay. So and this lecture is very useful particularly, and there are many times there is questions based on that IR spectroscopy, types of electron count and etc etc, okay. So I hope you enjoy this lecture, and if you like this content particularly, so must subscribe as well as share this video amongst your friends, okay. And this is very regarding that very important regarding this exams like your masters, then your competitive exams like CSIR, NET, SET, GATE etc, and as well as IIT JAM also, okay. So if find any kind of a difficulty regarding this one, so let me know, or you can comment us on that comment box, okay. So thank you so much for watching this lecture. So stay safe and stay connected with chemistry.